Hello everyone and welcome back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. So today we're going to be making lazy enchiladas. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what I mean by lazy enchiladas. So we start off with some corn tortillas, some ground beef, your Wolf brand chili no beans, and I use 2 cans of the mild enchilada sauce. I'm only going to use half a pound of the ground beef, so let's go ahead and start getting this ready. We're going to go ahead and fry it, cook it, and then we're going to start with the enchiladas. Okay, so here we have half a pound of our ground beef cooking. So all we're going to do is just very little oil because it's already that 80-20, so it's got plenty of grease for it to cook with. And what we're going to do is my favorite type of seasoning. We're going to go ahead and add some Slap Your Mama. That's just me. And let that cook. Start separating our meat. And wait for it to cook. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our corn tortillas. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shred it. Let me go ahead and get this started. So what we do is cut them. I fold them in half and then we start cutting them up in little pieces. Let's get back. So I went ahead and shredded like 10 tortillas. You can see, not in any particular way. I just grabbed it and took chunks off. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and open our can of Wolf brand chili and our 2 cans of enchilada. And I think I'm going to add some more tortillas, guys. And then we're waiting for our beef to cook. We are preheating our oven to 400 degrees so it can go ahead and cook a little faster than normal. Although it's not going to be cooking, all we're going to do is melting the cheese and making sure that everything is warmed up and hot. Okay, let me go ahead and add a few more tortillas to this. Okay, so here is about a 16 tortillas worth, chunked up in little pieces. Let me go ahead and open our cans and we're going to go ahead and get started. Our meat is cooking up here. And our oven is done, set at 400. And while our enchiladas cook, or our lazy enchiladas cook, we're going to go ahead and get some rice started. So let's go ahead and finish off here. And then, so we can get this in the oven. Okay, so I went ahead and poured the 1 can of chili no beans in there. And now we're going to pour our 2 cans of enchilada sauce. And the reason why it's 2 cans, we don't want it to be dry. We want it to be as moist as possible. Make sure that all the tortillas take in all that sauce. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and put the meat in here. Okay, so now we have our beef in there and we mix it around, make sure that all the sauce gets in there in between the tortillas. Lazy enchiladas, guys. Lazy enchiladas. No rolling, same flavor. I love this. Okay. And just so that it can be saucy enough, I added about half a cup of chicken broth. I know it's beef in here, but we just want it to be saucy. And that's how we're gonna achieve that. Okay, so mix it around. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a whole bunch of cheese in here. So let's go get our cheese and we'll be right back. And because I like my enchiladas nice and cheesy, we've got some Kobe Jack, we've got the Fiesta blend, and we got the mild cheddar. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of all of them on top of our enchiladas here. So first, we're the little bit that we start adding, we're gonna go ahead and mix it into the tortillas. We add some cheese. Oops. I was like half a cup, guys, in there. It wasn't a lot. So what we do is we're going to go ahead and mix it. Okay, now we're going to get our Fiesta blend and also put some in there. Not as much because we already have the other cheese. But yes. And mix, mix, mix. Pour. Sorry. And mix, mix, mix. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just cover up the top with some more cheese. Because what are enchiladas without cheese? Okay, now we're just going to simply leave everything on top. And this is our cheddar. What I have right now is mild cheddar, so we're going to go ahead and just cover the top, make sure that it's covered, evenly spread. Okay, so now we're just going to cover up with foil, and we're going to go ahead and put it in our oven for 30 minutes at 400. So let's go ahead and get that done, and we'll be back. Okie doke, so now we're going to go ahead and start getting our rice ready while our enchiladas. So we're going to go ahead and cooking time. Let's do 30 minutes to make sure it's nice and hot. Because everything's already cooked. So 30 minutes. And in the meantime, we work on our rice. So because it's just the hubster and I, and it's so much enchilada, and I've got some beans that I have, we're just going to do like half a spoon because I like rice. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that and wait for that to start cooking so that we can have it ready for our enchiladas. Okay, so here is our rice starting to fry. We don't wait too long. Just a few more minutes. And of course, each stove is different. So we just wait for it to slightly brown, which is it's ready. So let's go ahead and add a full 24-ounce cup of water. And then our spices. Okay, so here we go. 24 ounces of water. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And we're going to get half a tablespoon of garlic. I ran out of my cumin and pepper, and I haven't had an opportunity to make it, and I just want quick dinner, so I'm not adding it today. But since we're adding the enchiladas and we can mix the rice with that, it won't be too bad. So that's half a tablespoon of garlic. And let's see how this comes out. I really hate not having those spices in there, but let's taste test. Pretty good. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover that. We're gonna go ahead and set it in medium, cover it up, and wait for it to start simmering. Okay, and my charro beans, so what I did is I saved them in a little tiny container, and it's just enough for like one serving for the hubster. And I do steal just a little bit, so what I do is, now that they're frozen, I open it up a little bit. Oops. Okay, here we go. Needed 2 hands for that. So I went ahead and just uncovered it a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in our microwave for a minute for it to thaw out. And it's going to be enchiladas with some rice and some charro beans. And here are our enchiladas. Nice, creamy. Didn't have to spend forever rolling them up. And just as delicious. So let's go ahead and take a few scoops here of our lazy, messy enchiladas. And if you want, you can add some more cheese. Or this looks as enough. My God, this looks so yummy. Okay, and then this is a hubster's plate. We're gonna add some frijolitos, to that. And we're gonna add a little bit to mine. And there we go. Dinner is served. A little bit too much water, but we'll go ahead and drain that out. Maybe use a real plate instead of a paper plate. But yep, here is our enchiladas, like I said. Very saucy, not dry. And like I said, we didn't spend forever trying to roll up, add the meat, add the cheese. Super simple, super easy, and quick to cook. Okay, well, thank you so very much for watching my video. Please follow us, subscribe, hit that subscribe button for more quick, easy meal ideas with Nancy. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great, great, great week. Bye.